What's up, Yu-Gi-Oh fam? Andrew Godsmith here, Godsmith of Chaos, here with another Dark Magician deck profile for you. Yes, I'm finally back at making Dark Magician, and we are going to make Dark Magician compatible and able to win some duels. Keep watching and find out how to build a deck as such with Dark Magician. Don't forget to like down below and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. Love you all. Let's get to the video. Before I get started, please hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps out my channel. And don't forget to like the video and comment down below. It also really helps. Now let's get to it. May the heart forever be in your cards. Let's go. First off, if you're playing Dark Magician, of course, you need to play Dark Magician himself. So we only play 2 Dark Magician. It's definitely more than enough. You can even probably bump it down to 1, but 2 Dark Magician is good enough. Then we play 3 Magician Souls. It is your main summoner of Dark Magician. Also, it is really good tech when using the toy box engine. Now to go with Magician Souls, Illusion of Chaos, playing at 3. Sometimes you play it at 2, but you really want to see Illusion of Chaos in your hand. Play it at 2, you'll be playing 3 Preparation of Rites, but when you play 3 Illusion of Chaos, you can choose to play 2 Prep of Rites or 3 Prep of Rites. Preparation of Rites is not once per turn, so if you get ashed, you can just, if you have multiple in hand, you can just use another one. Now for Dark Magician, its main searcher for its spell and trap cards is Magician's Rod, but we don't play any trap cards in this deck for it to search, so we only have a couple spells. Then Magician's Rod at 2, Timaeus at 1. Timaeus is like Eye of Timaeus. It's your main fusion summoner for Dark Magician. It gets out, but it's also really bricky, so I call him Timmy the Brick Dragon. I love the card, I love the art, but it sucks, ultimately. And then 2 Soul Servant. This can get any Dark Magician card back onto the top of the deck, and then with Dark Magician in your graveyard, you can just banish Soul Servant to draw that 1 card to get that top card. Then I play 1 Secret to Dark Magic. If you have Timaeus on the field and Secret to Dark Magic, you can fuse twice. I also play some cards in here that go into Dark Magician fusion, like Dark Cavalry, because I do play Warrior monster in the toy box engine. It can help get Dragoon on the field and your Dark Cavalry. Next, I play Branded Fusion. 3 Branded Fusion, of course, and the 1 Fallen at Albaz to go into Dragoon. It is probably the best way to go into Dragoon. It's 1 card. You still have to play a brick with Fallen at Albaz, but hey, with Ref, you still have to play 1 brick, which is a level 7 that you can't even summon. At least you can summon Fallen at Albaz, and it is kind of almost like a Super Poly if you have targets with Fallen at Albaz. Next, 3 Toy Box. This card is your main toy box card that helps get out your monsters from anywhere, pretty much except for banishment. So from your hand, deck, grave, or on the field, you can set any monster that has toy in its name to the spell and trap zone, which you would choose Toy Soldier and Toy Tank. Now, you could probably bump Toy Soldier up to 2, but for now, in this deck, I'm playing at 1. When it is sent from the spell and trap zone to your graveyard, you can special summon both Toy Soldier and Toy Tank to the field. Toy Soldier then searches you a level 4 or lower, or maybe just a level 4 light monster. Yep, just a level 4 light monster, and Toy Tank can special summon a level 6 or lower monster from your hand. Next, Toy Soldier, my target that I chose is Silent Swordsman, for obvious reasons, but you could also choose the Light Barrier statue to get out a light monster, which then would pretty much really benefit you. It would lock your opponent and you out of summoning anything but light monsters, but because I do play light and dark in this deck, I do choose to use Silent Swordsman. I might add the Barrier Statue of Light into it later. Next, because it's an absolutely broken card, Cashier Ephemeral at 3. This, when it's on the field, banishes your opponent monster. It kind of scares your opponent and helps you. It is just an amazing card. This and Dino Pankratops, they're great going second, but ultimately Cashier is amazing going first, where the other one isn't. It helps remove, and it banishes face down. Then we play 3 Ash Blossom and 3 Imperm. For obvious reasons, they're some of the best hand traps in the game. If you want to switch them out for other ones, you could probably take out Ash going into the next format, but for now, I'm playing those 6. Then I play 2 Seal of Hat Tricks. This card itself is an interruption, as well as when it's on the field, it can't be destroyed by battle. So during your opponent's turn, when you summon it out using Seal of Hat Rabbit to get it to your field, you can Seal of Hat, if you summon it to an arrow that Seal of Hat points to, or a spot that it points to, Seal of Hat can destroy a spell or trap on the field, where Seal of Hat Trick can negate up to 2 cards on the field. So if they have 2 monsters, negate those 2 monsters. If they have a monster and a spell, you can negate that, or 2 spells, as long as they're face up on the field. So ultimately, you can do like a field spell and a monster, or 2 monsters is probably what you're going to want to go for. Or if they have any floodgates out. As well, 2 triple tactic talents for consistency and hand ripping and stealing your opponent's monster. Just a really great card, especially if they're playing a lot of hand traps. And for consistency, Pot of Prosperity, because you want to see those cards. You want to see the cards that you need. Pot of Prosperity can help you dig deep into your deck to find those. Next, onto the extra deck. Also, the reason why my main deck is two different colors of sleeves is because the blue ones are in another deck, and I'm in the middle of switching all the cards over to blue sleeves. Onto the extra deck. We play 1 Artemis to get Rod into your graveyard, and then you'll have Rod for next turn. 1 Seal of Hat Rabbit. This is an absolutely broken card. It comes out in info. 1 the Dark Charmer Gloomy, to help you climb up into Selene. SP Little Knight, for obvious reasons, is an absolutely broken card. One of the best cards, if not the best extra deck card right now, or period. IP Masquerena to go with SP or any of your other Link monsters. Selene, Queen of the Master Magicians. This helps special summon out a spellcaster from your grave to help climb up into access code. Got 1 access code as well. If you don't want to go into access code and you're going first, Appaloosa, the Bow of the Goddess, would probably be your better choice. And then on to the fusions, we play 1 Lubellion, the Searing Dragon, 1 Dark Cavalry, 1 the Dark Magicians, and we play 2 Red Eyes, the Dark Dragon, 1 Chaos Angel, and 1 Baguska. But if you can think of any other rank 4 monsters, by all means, use that. That's it for the extra deck. I don't have a side deck because right now, side decks are very subjective to whatever locals you play at. So whatever your locals is, pay attention to what decks are, most often decks are being played, and side accordingly to those. So that's it for my deck profile today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. May the heart forever be in your cards. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye.